Now to one of our top stories tonight. The Des Moines Police Department says when compared to 2024, it has recovered more guns this year. Joining us now in studio is Local 5's Emma Stroner. And Emma, how many guns did Des Moines Police exactly recover this year so far?
Dana, between January and November, there have been 702 guns either seized or surrendered, which from last year is an 8% increase. I spoke with Sergeant Paul Parisic, who shares what might be driving that number up. As 2025 comes to a close, the Des Moines Police Department has been watching trends, and they're not so sure how to feel about this one.
That's the 50-50 question.
From last year, gun seizures and surrenders are up 8%, and that's not including December.
When you have that number, the question that comes to us is, okay, this is great. You guys are doing a fantastic job. And then you also have people say, oh man, this is horrible. There's more guns out there.
Sergeant Paul Parisic says they're right.
There are more guns out there, and there's a lot more guns than we've seen in the past.
More guns and less staff to recover them.
We used to have a special unit that did this. Don't have that anymore.
In 2025, 702 guns were seized or surrendered. Of those 702,
the overwhelming majority of them are crime guns.
And between 24 to 25 of the total guns recovered were from kids.
And that number should be zero. So, that's something that we've seen trend over the years as well, where it would be in the teens. It was something that was pretty rare. Now it's not. It's pretty common now.
As for the rest, those that aren't taken are given.
We may have a family who's having an estate sale and they find that their grandfather had an old rifle in the basement and they don't know what to do with it. We have situations where people who are experiencing a mental health crisis may say, you know what, I want the guns out of my house until, I'm stabilized and I've got myself taken care of.
After they enter the hands of law enforcement, what happens to the firearms depends on the situation.
If they're connected to a crime, we hold on to them through the court process. And then at the end of that time, by court order, they're either returned to the rightful owner or they're destroyed.
Parisic can't say for certain a single factor that is contributing to the rising number of gun recoveries this year, but last year's numbers could indicate one.
Last year we had a period where we saw that the number of felons in possession had gone up since 2023. That still may be happening. We'll have to wait till the end of the year.
Now, Parisic says if you have a gun, to make sure it's locked away and not in your car. He says too often people will leave their car unlocked and then a firearm could end up in the wrong hands. Dana?